Okay, so we're going to the Raisin Stellar Pass, Stellar Sattel Pass, the Raisin into Silver. Okay, it's up on this board here. So this is the Stellar Stellar. Now, a lot of passes I'm doing, I've never done them before. When I come here last time, and I did plan to go through, well, I did go through the Dolomites, to be honest with you, but my sat nav messed up, and it just basically took me on the shortest route to where I wanted to go. So I ended up missing a lot of it, because it just stuck me on the motorway. So I vowed this time when I was going to come back, I was going to do a lot more of the Italian passes than I did previously. And that's why I've picked all these passes to do over today, and same in Austria, and then tomorrow is going to bring me back and I'm going to do some more of them as well. So it just gives me a better feel of what the Dolomites is all about than what I saw last time. Obviously the views are absolutely breathtaking here, which I knew from last time I was here how nice it was. It's just I just didn't do it as many other passes as I wanted to do. You can see there's a lot of snow up the top there. You can see the clouds rising up here as well, riding over the top. Very cool. Done. Arena. No idea. A lot of people around. It must be a popular place. The Alpine Lake. Incredible view. What a place. Just look at that. The buses or coaches over 3 meters in length, so okay, so open. Jump to the front. Got chatting to someone and ended up explain what you're doing. Got chatting to someone and I was, in the end time ran away with me, and I was going to get all the cameras set up and going. I understand why this road is a 45-minute wait to go over, but they only let people go on bloody from. So this crosses over from Italy into Austria now. So by the time we come out, we should, in a second, cross over an international border. Summit? It will be, yep. Definitely the summit. Alright, we're in Austria. We're recording. Yeah, right. So start the 360 camera on. I'll sort myself out now. Wheel plugged in. Camera plugged in now. This will work for that. There. Let's get this plugged in first. Done quickly. Yeah, a bit of a wait to come up here, I must admit, but okay, we'll power on. Right. Yeah, so put the 360 camera on out front today, just to make a change. So we're just coming in Austria now. I'm just chatting with some English lads there who come from near me. Talking about big cork motorcycles, where I bought my boat from. And I followed him up the hill. I see you got English plates on. They're here for a couple more weeks yet, doing a similar kind of trip to me, just here, there and everywhere. So good to see. I have seen quite a lot of English bikes on this trip, to be honest with you. So he said the weather's going to turn tomorrow, but so they were going to go over to Slovenia. But he said the weather's going to turn, so they might knock that on the head and go elsewhere. So, but I thought the weather forecast for tomorrow was actually pretty good. It's definitely a bit on the cool side up here. Yeah, it was a bit I was going, I was chatting to this guy, and he was cycling across Alps to cycling with his wife. He's coming here on holiday with his wife, German, lives in Cologne. And I was chatting with him, and so I got down to 3 minutes, and I didn't want to be rude and just say I've got to go, but in the end I had to and get my bike ready, because as soon as the traffic lights went green, and after the 25-minute wait, and I wasn't particularly ready, so I was hoping to get the camera going, a 360 camera, on the way up here rather than now, just on the way down. But it is what it is. I mean, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. I will put it at some point or other on the back of the bike. Maybe when I get to the Grosglockner today, I'll put it on the back of the bike as well, RS. Yeah, put it on the back of the bike as well. And do a bit of 360 in today, more than I've done so far, because I haven't really got the camera out at all very much. So I could do the Grosglockner. That battery's not going to last forever, and that battery down there is not going to last forever either. So, but now I'm in Austria. I know the Grosglockner's not far from here now. And we can get there, get these on charge, maybe grab a bite to eat and lunch and have a jimmy, and then we can be ready to go again, ready for the Grosglockner. It says arrival time is now 5:15, which I don't doubt, to be honest with you. I said that before, it's going to be quite late. But like I said, 25-minute wait there I didn't expect. Dropping altitude now. I wasn't 100% sure whether I actually needed to get a Swiss Austrian vignette, because you're not going on any of the motorways, and I think it's only if you have to go on the motorways you have to get one. But for the sake of €3, I just got one anyway. It's only £3, so no big deal, cheap enough. Pretty that is. Yeah, it's good to chat to English guys. Actually, to be honest with you, I'm not really getting any of the hotels or anything come across much English people. This I did last time I come here. I was chatting with a few English guys, but this time, not many at all. It was the Austrian guy that was in front of me when I was waiting to go in, I think, isn't it? Told me off because he said my motorbike was loud. Whatever, mate. It's absolutely bog standard. Yeah, it is definitely him. It's incredible. I can't work out whether it's just cloud up there, it's actually rain in front of me. Quite difficult to make out, to be honest with you. We're making good progress, but up 30 now. Maybe a bit on the cool side. Oh, I don't need that, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Not right on that. So this is the Felbertauern Tunnel. All steamed up. So assuming it costs 12 euros to go through here, so speed limit through here 80. Yeah, it's cost 12 euros to go through here, so I assume it's going to go quite a way. We're down 9 degrees now, you can definitely feel the cold. Okay, so we've just got onto the Grosglockner Hotel Penstel Straße, is that Alpenstraße? Yeah, Hochenpal Alpenstraße. As you can see, the weather is absolutely atrocious. So I did muse over the idea of just binning this off and not bother going up the Grosglockner at all. But to be honest with you, while I'm here, I might as well do it, because the problem being is, if I track back on myself, I'm probably just going to end up doing a load more miles. So I've got 199 to go, 199 kilometres to go. So I think by the time we go over the top of this and get back down the other side, back into Italy again, or Slovenia I think we might hit, and then go into Italy, I think it'd just be quicker. So I'm just going to do it anyway. Now I've got not a lot of expectations looking at the amount of cloud up there, of what it's going to be like when we go up to the top there. But it is what it is. Now, whether it's just a shower or it's going to be persistent rain, who knows. But ever since we've come to this side of the Alps, or I've crossed over to the other side, we seem to have picked up a load more weather. When we're on the southern side of the Alps, into the Dolomites, the weather was quite decent, so I'm hoping that once we get onto the other side of the Alps, the weather's going to improve again. Oh, sorry? I can't hear you, sorry, English.
Yeah, bike is closed.
Oh, it's closed, can't go up there.
It's dangerous up. It snowed in the night.
Yeah.
And so it's dangerous for bikes.
Okay. Yeah, how can I get to Italy from here then?
To Italy?
Yeah.
Go over the main street.
Yeah.
Lunga Main Street. Or you can go here. Now you are here.
Yeah.
To go back to Stellar Sattel and to here.
Okay, so through the tunnel again, yeah?
Yeah. Small one, 14 euros.
Yeah, 12 euros, yeah.
It's not so high.
Okay.
Here you come up to 2,400, and here it's not so high.
Yeah, I just come over the top of that, so...
It's not so dangerous.
Okay.
It's open the whole...
Alright.
Do you want it?
No, I don't know, I'll do the...
I'm sorry.
Thank you, no problem, not your problem. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, so that answers that question. Okay, we're back recording again. Okay, so I'll give you sort of an update where we are. So obviously we got up to the Grosglockner, went to go over the top of it, went to the pay toll booth, then got told that basically it's closed at the top to most bikes because they had a bit of snow the night before. So obviously a bit disappointing, but what can you do, eh? So I had to do a complete journey back to pretty much where I started from, to get back to through the tunnel again, and then basically from the tunnel, and then I'm gonna go back through Lienz, and then and then basically going down to the hotel now, which is called Carnia, which is about 90 kilometres away from Lian's. So yeah, I mean the weather on the outside of the tunnel was absolutely atrocious. It was absolutely pouring with rain, freezing cold. I mean the coldest it got down to was about 5 degrees. And I kept musing over the idea of pulling over, but because the rain was coming down so heavy, by the time I'd got my fleece out the back of me top box and actually put it on, I'd have been soaking anyway, so it just seems like it's defeating the object. So I give up with that idea and basically just sort of bash on and just get to the other side of the tunnel and see if it warms up. So we're at the other side of the tunnel now, obviously in Lian's, and it's 20 degrees, so it's definitely warmed up. Still spitting with rain slightly this side, but nowhere near the biblical rain that was coming down and coming on the other side. So yeah, it's put a bit of a damper on the end of the day, really. I mean, I should have checked that the Grosglockner was going to be open. I knew it snowed on top of the hills last night because when I was in Dolomite yesterday, I'm sure when I went to bed and woke up in the morning, the hills looked different. So I'm assuming they had snow up on the top of them hills as well. But they had snow there. They're going to definitely have snow on top of the Grosglockner. It's a stupid mistake, really, but it's one of them things. Not the end of the world, and just a bit of a waste of time really for today. I could have been at the hotel now sitting supping a nice cold beer, but that wasn't to be, so oh well, we'll be there by 6. Okay, back over the Austrian border, back into the Italian. Oh, jeez, man, good jump. It's a bit more easier to ride than the Stelvio ones, but they're not quite so tight. Open. The Plocken Pass. Other one I've not done. Ooh, I don't know, mate. It's absolutely stunning. It's a bit cloudy. Road's not the smoothest. Yeah, another stunning road. Bit of mud on the road down there. Helmet open, helmet closed, open. Take my helmet and helmet up because I can't see in them tunnels with a dark visor. So I've got no choice but to do that. Well, look at that coming out there. Look, it's flooding down now. Okay, I'm nearly at the hotel now for today. Now I'm standing at a place called Carnia, which is near Udine. Between Tomezzo and Udine. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch up with you in another one. Bye for now.